Jack is a TikTok creator with a deep passion for collecting antiques. However, he's recently come to realize that some of the items from the past may carry a darker side he never expected. Some old objects don't just hold historical value. They might also carry a spiritual presence. Even if the chance is small, it's still there. Over the past few years, Jack has experienced a series of strange and unexplainable events. Objects in his home seem to move on their own, and unusual sounds often echo through the house at night. At first, he brushed it off as harmless and nothing to worry about. But recently, everything changed. Jack now believes that one of his antiques is haunted by a spirit that refuses to leave. Paranormal activity in his home has become more frequent and intense. One morning, he woke up to find the air in his living room unnaturally cold. Even with the fireplace blazing, the temperature stayed icy, as if something invisible was there. Feeling uneasy and suspicious, Jack decided to start recording around the house. That decision may have been the only thing keeping him grounded and stopping him from completely doubting his own experience.
Okay folks, as you can see, it's almost 10:20 in the morning. I've decided to start filming because I knew something wasn't right in this house this morning. I've got the fire on, as you can see there, and it's warm outside, but the house is freezing. And furthermore, there's constant, I don't know, scratchy type noises coming from the dining room. So I've got it out there, that's the car, on the off chance. If you're making noises in here, make yourself known. Do it now while I've got an actual camera out again. It's driving me absolutely wild, to be honest. Oh, it's cold. Can you do something to make your presence known? Oh, my TV's gone off. Right, okay. Ooh, there's a bit of an atmosphere, you know, guys. Cat's acting a bit weird as well. What's wrong? You okay? What? Right, thank you for doing that. Okay. Woo, I'm freaked out. Thank you. What is it you want? Why do you just randomly flare every now and then? The cat is going nuts at the bottom of the stairs. If you've just moved that chair, do something for me again. Can you hear that noise? Sophia, what are you doing? Whoa, what was that? What was that? What was that? What? Jesus.
It didn't take long for strange and frightening events to start happening. Lights would flicker for no reason. Doors slammed shut as if pushed by an invisible force, and eerie noises constantly broke the silence of the house. Over time, these disturbances became part of Jack's daily life. What made it even more unsettling was that the activity didn't seem random. The unseen presence in the house appeared to hold a grudge specifically toward Jack. Whether the entity was connected to one of his antiques or drawing energy from the house itself, everything felt deeply personal and increasingly threatening. A ghost-hunting couple received a mysterious package that, without warning, would turn their lives into a real-life nightmare. The box, sent anonymously, was addressed to Tiago, a paranormal investigator from Brazil, and his team. Inside, they found a doll believed to be haunted and connected to intense supernatural activity. According to the sender, the doll was the main cause of a series of terrifying disturbances happening in their home. At first, Tiago and his team didn't notice anything unusual. But everything changed one night when the power suddenly went out, and the atmosphere in the house shifted into something dark and unsettling. Even more shocking was what their camera captured next. It nearly blew the front door right off its hinges. It was an experience they would never forget.
Amor, lá embaixo, eu acho bom você jogar em primeiro lugar e ir bastante naquele banheiro.
No banheiro?
É, porque é o lugar que mais faz barulho.
Tá. Nossa, lá. Nossa.
Aí, joga bastante aí, tá?
Se tiver algum espírito aqui, eu expulso você da minha casa.
Ai, Jesus! Ai, meu Deus!
Não aceito você na minha casa, eu não
Meu
aceito!
Deus do céu! Ai!
Eu ordeno que você saia da minha casa agora!
Tiago do céu, cara!
Calma, calma.
Meu Deus do céu!
As Tiago calmly sprinkled holy water, almost like performing a secret ritual, a nearby chair suddenly slid backward, as if yanked by an angry, invisible force. That moment convinced them they had found the heart of the disturbance, a spot heavy with dark, suffocating energy. But the chair's movement was only the beginning of something far more terrifying. What happened next made them regret not coming better prepared, because prayers and good intentions alone weren't nearly enough.
Você aqui na minha casa.
Passa bastante.
Foi isso.
A bola do Cauê.
Hã?
A bola do Cauê, amor. Amor.
Você tá querendo brincar com a gente, né?
Será que tudo isso é pra não sair daqui, amor? Pega isso.
Hoje? Você tava aqui, tá?
Tava no quarto dele.
O que você está fazendo aqui?
Ai, Jesus.
O que você está fazendo aqui?
Meu Deus do céu.
Não aceito você na minha casa.
Saia daqui.
Ah, e agora?
Eu não
Você acha que
sei.
saiu daqui? Você acha?
Eu não sei, a bola tava aí. Nada entra nesse quarto. Agora vamos terminar logo pra nós queimar aquela boneca. Tiago, eu acabei de passar aqui e a bola tava aqui.
Before they had a chance to step away, the unseen presence gave a spine-chilling response. From one of the empty rooms upstairs, their child's ball slowly rolled down the staircase. Its movement was slow, silent, and deeply unsettling. What made it even more disturbing was that the ball came from their kid's room. The children hadn't been home for a while. They were staying safely at their grandmother's house. Unless Grandma secretly moonlights as a restless spirit, there was absolutely no logical reason for that toy to move on its own. But what happened next was even more terrifying. See for yourself.
Querendo entrar ali?
Hã?
Será que a bola tá querendo entrar ali, amor?
Não sei. Thaís, aquele dia que a gente pegou, instalou a câmera, essas gavetas abriram,
Verdade.
cara. A câmera pegou essas gavetas abrindo, cara.
Aham. Foi mesmo, amor.
Tá repreendido. Você tá vendo isso? Em nome de Jesus Cristo!
Ai, meu Deus!
Sai daqui! Você viu isso?
Lago do céu.
Você viu isso?
Vi. Cara do céu. Meu Deus do céu. Thiago, é alguma coisa. Não tá querendo sair daqui. Mas vai sair. Amor do céu.
Pra fora!
Eventually, they could no longer deny the truth. What was happening wasn't just a series of strange events, it was clearly something supernatural. Every time they got closer to the creepy doll, the intensity of the disturbances grew stronger, as if the unseen entity felt threatened. After experiencing one terrifying moment too many, like scenes straight out of a horror movie, they finally made the decision they should have made from the very beginning. Back when the doll first arrived, they knew it was time the doll had to be destroyed.
Thiago, já tinha deixado aqui, né, amor?
Já tá aqui.
Vamos levar isso pro rio, amor. Vamos
Vamos.
despachar isso.
Pessoal, a gente vai até um rio e vai queimar isso aqui e jogar em água corrente. Thaís, vamos. Preciso pegar a chave.
Preciso colocar minha bota.
Vamos ajeitar aqui e vamos ir.
As the flames began to consume the doll, something happened that almost knocked them off their feet. You won't believe what the camera caught. Take a look.
Minho fogo.
Repreendido em nome de Jesus Cristo, de alguma maldade. Veja por esse negócio fazendo maldade pra nós e vai embora. O que você acha aí?
Ah! Thiago do céu!
Que isso?
Meu Deus do céu! Amor do céu!
Não chega perto não.
As soon as Tiago began reciting the prayer, the doll exploded violently like a cursed explosive. Who would have thought a rag doll could blow up like a grenade from the dark world? The supernatural energy released was powerful and terrifying.
O que você acha aí?
Ah! Thiago do céu!
Que isso?
Meu Deus do céu!
Out of breath and with the room still filled with smoke and fear, they quickly gathered the burnt remains of the haunted object and threw them into a nearby river. Whatever spirit was attached to that thing, they were determined to get rid of it as fast and as far away as possible. Consider this an important warning. If you suddenly receive a doll that's said to be cursed from someone you don't know through the mail, never open it or try to investigate. It's best to send it back right away and pray the doll doesn't follow you or cause you trouble. This chilling footage was captured somewhere in Spain, where a man was resting at home due to poor health. But the calm didn't last long. He was soon disturbed by something truly terrifying. What happened next will send shivers down your spine. See the footage for yourself.
Bueno, ahí para que vean después el video se lo voy a mostrar. Estoy colocando agüita para llevar un tecito, un termo. Vuelvo a cerrar. Tengo la taza. Esa es mi bebé. Esa pulguita es mi bebé, que se llama Canela. Y esperando. Para que vean esta piolita. Ya, ahí empezó. Ya. Voy a empezar a huevear. Estoy hueveando. Bueno. No es algo muy normal. La taza se movió. El gato. No es muy muy agradable la sensación que se vive acá. Ya, es hueveo, ya. Ya cabros, un ratito para afuera.
Strange noises started echoing from the kitchen, making Casos suspicious and prompting him to check it out. At first, he thought it was something normal. Maybe his pet had knocked something over or a small animal had gotten inside and caused a mess. But what he discovered was far from ordinary. A coffee mug suddenly moved on its own, not once, but twice, right in front of his eyes. It was as if an invisible presence was trying to make itself known. Luckily, Casos was recording at the time, capturing the terrifying moment clearly on video. Without that footage, no one would have believed what he actually experienced. A tense video was uploaded by a TikTok user named Carter. In the clip, he appears to be sitting in his living room pointing the camera at something suspicious in the distance. In the caption, Carter says he wants to leave, but fear has clearly frozen him in place. He doesn't move an inch. It's obvious something very strange is going on. Watch the video closely.
Dude, what the
As the night goes on, the atmosphere around Carter grows even more intense. He's once again faced with a terrifying experience. His breathing becomes heavy and frantic, filled with panic. It's clear he's torn between the urge to run and the fear that keeps him frozen in place. The fear in his voice is impossible to hide. Whatever entity is haunting the house doesn't seem finished with him yet.
Who's there?
Out of nowhere, the sound of piano keys begins to play, as if touched by invisible hands. There's no one in the room, yet the melody echoes throughout the entire house. What makes it even stranger is that the tune sounds like Runaway by Kanye West. Moments later, Carter rushes outside in a panic, but when he turns the camera back toward the house, something eerie and unsettling is happening inside. Something so bizarre you have to see it to believe it. In his latest TikTok post, Carter shares a photo of himself leaving the house, his face filled with relief. He's finally moved out of the place that's been haunted all this time. The terrifying nights and strange events are now behind him, and it's clear he's ready to start a new chapter in his life. Honestly, after everything he's been through, who could blame him? Let's just hope his new home is free from anything paranormal. This shocking footage was captured at the home of a man who tragically passed away just days before the video was recorded. He was known as a true motorcycle enthusiast, always caring for his beloved bikes with great attention and dedication. Since his passing, his family hadn't found the strength to touch or deal with his motorcycles. But when they reviewed the security camera footage, the very system he had installed himself to protect his home, they saw something so strange, it made them question everything they thought was real. One night, after hearing strange noises, the family decided to review footage from the security camera. What they saw sent chills down their spines. One of the motorcycles appeared to move on its own, with the handlebars turning as if guided by an unseen presence. Some people believe electrical issues can cause an engine to start unexpectedly, but that still doesn't explain the precise and controlled movement of the handlebars. Could it be a sign that the former owner had returned from beyond to take one last midnight ride? Or is there a logical explanation behind this strange event? It's up to you. Believe it or not, you decide. Cheyenne, a woman who grew up in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, was enjoying a peaceful nature walk with her best friend, while capturing the beauty around them on camera. But the calm atmosphere quickly turned unsettling due to an unexpected event. As they made their way through the dense forest, recording every corner of the scenery, they came face to face with something truly terrifying. A moment that still lingers in their memory to this day.
Such a beautiful day.
Yes. That view was amazing.
Oh, wow, so worth all the trouble.
Yeah.
From deep within the silent forest, a voice suddenly called out. At first it was distant and faint, but it gradually grew louder, shouting at them several times until it finally spoke in a chilling, unsettling tone. "Hey, come here." Without hesitation, they chose not to respond, quickly turning around and heading straight for the car without ever looking back. In the Appalachian region, there's an old saying that's long been believed. If you hear something, pretend you didn't. That eerie saying seemed to come true once again when a woman named Tyler was enjoying a glamping trip not far from the area, accompanied by her beloved dog. While taking a quiet stroll late at night, she suddenly heard a sound so disturbing it could send chills down anyone's spine.
Come on, baby. Yeah, let's go. We
Spots? Was that Dalmatian? Okay. You just wanted to be in the video. Say hey. Yeah, because what is that? Let's go inside. It sounds super far away, but like, no, what is that? Yo, come on. Come on, yo. You can't decide so fast. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but we in for the night.
A terrifying scream echoed from deep within the forest, so strange and shocking that it was impossible to ignore. Tyler, who had lived in the area for a long time, had never heard anything like it before. Her instincts kicked in immediately. Without hesitation, she scooped up her dog and hurried back to the glamping cabin. Some believe the sound came from a mimic creature, a malevolent entity that can imitate human voices to lure victims deeper into the woods. The ancient Appalachian Mountains, full of mystical legends, are said to be home to such beings. But until someone dares to venture further and uncover the truth, this eerie event will remain one of the region's unsolved paranormal mysteries.
Trailer que veníamos contándoles a cada uno de ustedes.
Daniel, en este momento ha llegado el hermano de Lady Tatiana.